Alright guys, this is Stump from Fest, here with another gameplay and commentary on a match I played on Summit. Here I'm using the MP5 with extended mag, which I think is a very good gun, especially on this map. My perk setup is Hardline, Steady Aim, and Hacker Pro, which works really well with the MP5, especially the Steady Aim. Its reticle is really tight, and the hip spray is great, especially on this map, in which the strategy I use makes most of my encounters medium or short range, allowing me to utilize the hip fire. And by shooting from the hip, I can start shooting before the other player, allowing me to have the edge in the engagement and usually win. And I'm using hardline because on this map I like to string together short kill streaks, low kill streaks. Specifically, I'm using UAV, counter UAV, which are both great team kill streaks. I think counter UAV is really underrated. It gives everyone on your team the ability, pretty much of a silenced weapon. They can't be seen on radar. It's great, and it cancels out blackbirds, which is another great function of it. And my third kill streak is attack helicopter, which is way better than it was in Modern Warfare 2, in which it was just utter trash. I think it averages me like 2 kills per attack helicopter, which sounds pretty bad, but it's not really that bad considering some get shot down as soon as they come in. It's a good way to pick up a couple extra kills here and there. I have 4 deaths in this match, and they're just dumb deaths. Like that, how did I not see that guy right there? And he just shoots me in the back. That was just a dumb death. And I have a suicide later. I don't really know what I was thinking, but hey, whatever. Put up a good score. So, my strategy on Summit, which is, I'd say, is my second favorite map in the game to firing range. My strategy here is controlling this center room, and I don't really like to go up in this hallway here. I like to stick on the lower floor, and I like the stairway here when they are spawning on this side, and I like to go look out the door when they're spawning on the other side, as you'll see a little later, I think. Anyway, I usually lay a claymore right there at that door, because when people spawn here, they just pour out of that door. It's ridiculous. So, there's the strength of the hipfire MP5. Those guys were 20, 30 feet away, and I got both of them there, and they weren't even able to damage me. Here's another good spot right behind that box there when they're spawning on this side. I think I switch out for an AUG here. And one of the great things about Summit is these routes on the side that easily allow you to flank your opponent's spawn. See how they're just spawning and running out right into the middle of the map while I'm at the side getting them here. So if you utilize the flanks on this map and really control this middle room, you'll do very well. You can use whatever kill streaks. Dogs is pretty good on this map. They can get them right as they come around the corner. Don't have much time to shoot them. Chopper gunner's pretty bad on this map, I'd say. I like to use the lower kill streaks. But my way of doing it is obviously not the only way to play Summit. We also have a second view here. Well, there I was knifed out of Last Stand. Last Stand is retarded. I hate it. So now we are going to Tossed, who is going to talk about what he likes to do on Summit and his strategy, which differs from mine.
Hey guys, this is Tossed. Stumpy likes to stick to this center building here on Summit. I really don't like doing that. Everyone always fights over this center building, and a lot of people just throw grenades. You end up dying from like cooked frag grenades a lot, and I use flak jacket, but still, It doesn't always prevent like RCXDs and stuff like that. I like to stick to the outside of the map and try to pick them off in their spawns. They spawn over by like the cargo crate up top of the stairs where Stumpy likes to sit, and back behind the buildings, behind kind of in the direction Stumpy's looking now. If you can sit over there, and as they come out of their spawn, you can just pick them off. Also, the alleyway which runs next to the big building is another good area. A lot of people heading into the building, you can get them, but I don't like going into the building. Then the Claymores, there's Stumpy's suicide, unnecessary deaths. The MP5, I used to use it, but I've kind of grown away from it just because the high recoil makes it hard to get long-range kills, which kind of annoys me. I like to use the Spectre with extended mags. That's my favorite SMG. I just played a game earlier where I had a pretty good score on Summit with it. It's much easier to get like long shots with. It doesn't limit you as much to the close-range encounters. Extended mags obviously like lets you get multi-sprays, troublesome people hiding behind crates, you can continue to like hose them down with bullets so they don't get away from you. It's also more accurate. The hipfire is still good, so his strategy would still work. I still hipfire with it, but it doesn't limit you to that. He, I believe, is using steady aim. I prefer sleight of hand just because you can reload like in that instance. I mean, he didn't really need to reload there, but with sleight of hand, you could easily just pop in another clip and finish him off. I think he's using Hacker. I prefer Hacker's good, obviously, because a lot of people like Claymore's up in the big building. There's no problem with Hacker. I like Ninja just because of the lack of footsteps. Yeah, so he had a solid score, 40-4. It's pretty good, I guess. If that's your thing. Okay, so be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.